Yes, dear students, welcome to this teletutoring program of EduSat. Today, we will discuss about the comprehension of unseen passage, which is going to be asked on a essay to examination of Board of Secondary Education, Odisha. How to attempt the questions very carefully and not to leave any blank space in the answer book. It is very easy. Remember how to do it. As you know, 50 marks is your OMR and the rest 30 marks is your subjective part. Through the subjective part or with the subject part, one is your unseen passage, which is one of the most easiest one to do. First of all, when you will get the question of subjective part, directly go to the unseen passage. Okay? Easily, without any hesitation, try to do it. How you will attempt it, how you will get full marks there, some techniques are there that we will discuss, then easily you can get full marks. Do not leave it. What I want to say today, when you will receive the subjective part of English, then directly go to the unseen passage, because this part is very easy to do. Before doing this, some techniques are there, or what is unseen passage, we will discuss it and how we will do it, then we will learn it very clearly. Okay. You see, what is the comprehension of unseen passage? Okay, you see, comprehension of an unseen passage means a complete and thorough understanding of it. It is basically your reading habit. Okay, it is reading habit, implies that how you are reading English, whether you are a voracious reader or not. Okay, so unseen passage must be there. So it means a complete and thorough understanding a particular passage. It trains students to grasp the meaning of the passage. First of all, to know the meaning of the passage. It is not only test the understanding of the students, but also the ability to express what they have grasped in their own words. Okay. First of all, what? You have to read the passage thoroughly and you have to understand in your own words and also write it in your own words. This is done in a variety of exercise like completion or incomplete sentences, fill in the blanks or short type answer questions, or it in a very varied way. But in examination or HSC examination, it is very easy to attempt. Not it is in a variety, it is only a short answer type, unseen passage must be there. Okay. Then we will go to the part, what is unseen passage, we have to know one after another, you see. And before doing it, just I express, before doing or attempting the unseen passage, what things we have to keep in your mind. Very easy one. You see, first of all, read the passage twice. Sometimes students forget to read, only putting the hands and doing the answer. My dear students, request you not to do like that. Just whenever you are getting the question, turn over to the unseen passage and read twice, means 2 times. And also try to understand the theme of the main idea. Theme, what is the theme of the main idea of the passage? The passage must carry one idea. After that, what? After understanding the passage, read the question. Okay. You will read 2 times the passage. Okay. Do not ignore it. Minimum 2 times. If possible, you may do more, but 2 times you have to read. Okay. So then after reading it, what idea you will get there, then after that what? You will go to the question, which will be the end of the passage. We will go to the example, then you easily you can know then. Then After that, you search the answer in the passage. Okay, you may underline there or you may got the answer there what the question needs. Now, what the next step is there? Now, write down the answers in your own words. Okay, this is very important. Sometimes you are getting less mark in passage because directly you are putting the answer what is written in the passage. This is not the good thing, but you have to understand in your own words and write your own word only. Then easily you can get full marks there. Number 4, now write down the answer in your own words. What you understood, that express the answer should be your own words. And see that the answer should be very brief, clear and point and free from irrelevant. Another point is there. No other irrelevant things should be there. The answer should be very vivid or clear and it should be brief and pinpointed, not here and there. No other things. Okay? And then what you have to do? Use the same tense. Very important, it is your tense is there. Okay? Tense you have to use the tense, particular tense you have to use in answering the question which they are asked. Suppose generally that is in the present tense, you have to answer in the present tense. If it is the question in the past tense, you have to answer in the past tense. No use of other tense. Okay. And revise your answers, correcting spelling and grammatical mistakes. Okay. Very easy one. Before doing the answer, you have to keep in mind. First, what is the easy? I want to repeat it. First of all, whenever you will receive the subjective part of your English, immediately go to the passage. Number 1. Number 2, what you will do? Read the passage twice because you have a lot of time. Read the passage. After reading the passage, what you have to understand what the idea, the main idea what the passage have. Then search the answer, where the answer is, answers of the questions. Okay. After reading the questions, then search the answer, and that the answer what you have in your mind, that should be written in your own words, not the particular words. In your own word, you see, in your own words you have to write, not the words of the passage. After that, your answer should be very brief. Always in English I am telling, always use simple and clear, not very long sentence, small sentence, and that should be very simple and clear and free from any irrelevant thing. Not and here there, the passage is there, just go on writing, you will not get good marks. Okay. Then after that, one important, the tense. Okay. The question, you see the question, which the question, what is the question, the related question, the question is in which tense. After that, accordingly you will write the answer of the questions, then easily you can get the mark. But actually the students are not following these points. If they will follow these points before going to the on-scene passage, easily they can get full marks. So from the examination point of view, it is very important. The 30 mark must carry an on-scene passage. You have to do it. Do not leave it. First, whenever you are getting question, first go to or switch over to the on-scene passage. Then you will see how to attempt the on-scene passage. One example will be there, easily you can do. Types of passage, you see, your what may be the passage. It may be, your passage may be of a factual. Factual means, though it is not in your syllabus, but you have to know the factual passage, the sources where the passages are taken. It may be taken from the newspaper, okay, or the brochures, or any reference book or encyclopedias. The passage may become. Another, what is that one? You see, another is your discursive passage. Discursive passage, that means it is borrowed from, that means this passage switch over to another one. it is also this type of passage in higher studies there, then easily you cannot do it. That is a reference book there from newspaper headlines or from topic regarding the discussion. Another one is your literary passage, and it is also derived from the novels, short stories, drama and biographies. This is mainly where we can get the passage. The passage, though it is not in the 10th class, but you have to know it. The passage may be your factual, or maybe it is your discursive or literacy, because in 10th class it is general the factual passage there. Very easily you can do it. It is the story type things or something is there. Yes. Then you see the example, we will go to the example. You see one example is there. Very easily you have to read it. There was deep forest. In that deep forest, okay, lived a rabbit. One moonlit night, the rabbit was walking happily near that forest. On his way, he came across a well. He looked into the well and to his surprise saw a big white ball. The white ball was floating on the water. The ball was nothing but the reflection of the moon, but he thought it was a big cake. What I just read it once, but you have to read twice of the passage. After reading 2 times, easily you can guess the meaning. Then we will go to the question. After reading 2 times, then we will see the actual idea of the passage. After understanding the actual idea of the passage, then we will go to the question. Yes, you see what may be the questions. Okay, these are the questions. You see, where did the rabbit live? You see, this is very important. Just I discussed you that you see, where did the rabbit live? It is in the past, so that our answer should be the past tense. So our answer, you see, the rabbit lived. So that I just discussed beforehand or before few minutes ago that the question is in the past tense, so we have to write our answer in past tense, not in other. Directly it should be very simple. So you see, where did the rabbit live? The rabbit lived. The same thing is. So there will not be any confusion of writing the answer. Okay. Particular tense about the tense. Then your second question is there, where was the rabbit walking? It is the same thing either, was walking. This is also was walking, it is a yes. It is a past progressive or continuous there. The rabbit was walking near that forest. Okay. The answer is the same tense is there, it is carried. Then go to the third question, what did he come across on the way? He means the rabbit. Okay. He means the rabbit. The rabbit came, again the same you see, the rabbit came across a well on his way. The same type of tense we have used or I use. So that in answering this, same type of answer should be there. According to the question, we have to write. Then the fourth question, what did he see in the well? He also the same thing is there. He means the rabbit. The rabbit, what did it in the past simple, so that answer will be also past simple. So you shall see, he saw a big white ball in the well. Easily, the very easy passage, easily you can answer it. The last question is our, what did he think? He think also is in the tense you see, past, he thought. Okay. He thought that the big white ball is a big cake. Okay. So that easily you can answer it. First of all, you remember very carefully, whenever you got the passage, whenever you go to the passage, read 2 times. Then go to the question and answer according to the tense. So it is easy to do this. So we finish this, and I think you can able to do. Yes, I think this paragraph is very clear to you. Easily you can do this in the examination what we discuss. Next, one after another, I have also another example. We will go to the other examples, then easily you can do it. Yes, example number 2. Yes, we have to go, it is in slide. So, you see, first of all what we have to do, read the paragraph thoroughly. Okay, 2 times we have to read. I have said you. You see the paragraph, this is also one of the most interesting stories there. Very easy story you will get in the examination. Do not worry, do not hesitate to do. Okay, remember, first of all you will do the on-scene paragraph. Okay, on-scene paragraph, Jindabad. Okay, there is a story. Let's come to our topic. There is a story of a man who thought he had a right to do what he liked. One day, this gentleman was walking along a busy road, spinning his walking stick round and round in his hand and trying to look important. The man walking behind him objected. What? You ought not to spin your walking stick, argued the gentleman. Of course you are, said the other man, but you ought to know that your freedom ends where my nose begins. The story tells us that we can enjoy our rights and our freedom only if they do not interfere with the other people's rights and freedom. Okay, first to read, again you have to read it. Request, you have to 2 times read. Whenever you will read 2 times, easily you can get the main idea. There is a story of a man who thought he had a right to do what he liked. One day, this gentleman was walking along a busy road, spinning his walking stick round and round in his hand and trying to look important. A man walking behind him objected. You ought not to spin your walking stick, argued the gentleman. Of course you are, said the other man, but you ought to know that your freedom and ends where my nose begins. The story tells us that we can enjoy our rights and our freedom only if they do not interfere with other people's rights and freedom. This is the main paragraph. We read just 2 times, then we will go to the question. You see what question will be there? Very easy one. This is one type of thing. Easily we can do it, attempt it. The gentleman was moving his walking stick round and round to dash. Very easy one. In the passage there is, your answer will be look important or looking important, you may also write that one. The gentleman was moving his walking stick round and round to dash, means look important. Your second question is, what is the second question you have? A man walking behind the gentleman. What? Dash. That means the gentleman objected. The answer is the objected. Then the third question, this is the story of a man who thought. You see, if you will not get the answer, you read the passage again, easily you can get it. This is the story of a man who thought himself that he had a right to do what he liked. In the main idea. Then come to the question number 4. We can enjoy our rights and freedom only. Only what? Only dash is there. Only when they do not interfere with other people's right and freedom. This is the main theme or the main idea of the story. Whenever you will read the story, definitely you will get a question of the main idea. So, this is the main idea, when they do not interfere with other people's right and freedom. Then the next question you have, what the gentleman was doing with his walking stick? Okay, the gentleman was holding this, a walking stick. What? He was spinning his walking stick around and around in his hand. Very easy one. Yes, if not able to do, again you will read the passage, easily you can do it. Okay, it is one another example for you. Then we will go to the next example, and that will be more clear to you. Another example is there. Yes, a very easy one. In a village in Iran, there once lived a shepherd. He was very poor. He did not have even a small cottage of his own. He had never been to school or learned to read and write. There were very few schools in those days. Though poor and uneducated, the shepherd was very wise. He understood people's sorrows and troubles and helped them face their problems with courage and common sense. Many people come to him for advice. Soon he became very famous for his wisdom and friendly nature. The king of that country heard about him and thought of meeting him. Very easy one. What time, how many times you will read that passage, on-scene passage? 2 times. Do not be overconfident. Request you read 2 times. If you read 2 times, easily you can know the whole idea. Then go to the question. I have told you, read the question and write the answer in a very brief and very particular way with a particular tense. The question is, first question, who thought of meeting the shepherd? Okay, though it is in the last paragraph, sometimes students what to do, they will search here and there, nothing is there, but it is in the end you see. The our is one important things, meeting, the king is there, the king here, the question is, the answer is here, but first question carries the last answer. Students sometimes get puzzled, what to do, what to not to do. There they will see in the first, okay, the answer is not there, so they will write as they like, but it is not good. So we have to go the paragraph very minutely. So you see, who thought of meeting the shepherd? The king of the country thought of meeting the shepherd. Okay. Then you come to the question number 2. Okay, what is the question number 2? You see, why did many people come to the shepherd? Okay, many people of that country. Okay, the shepherd understood, many people, okay, came to the shepherd because the shepherd understood the people's sorrow and trouble. To be answer should be very precise, very clear, very simple according to the tense. Then you come to the third question. What did he became famous for? He means the shepherd. The shepherd became famous. I have written, he became famous for his wisdom and friendly nature. He was very common sense or very wise and also friendly manner. For his friendly manner, or we can write, he became, or the shepherd became famous for his wisdom and friendly nature. You see, I have told you, so the tense carry, here the tense it is in the what, past tense, the answer is also past tense. According the tense should follow. you should follow, otherwise you will get a comparatively less mark, not the same mark exactly what the awarded mark you will get. How did the shepherd, how did he help the people? Our fourth question, he helped the people face their problems with courage and common sense. The last question is, to what country did he belong? He belongs to Iran. Okay. With this we have a knowledge about the paragraph, what we have to do, how to attempt a paragraph, and do not leave it, and wish you all the best for your essay 2 examination, and thank you and have a nice day.